Now we're going to provision the users we just created for use with PINgrid. So I'm going to start by selecting all the users in the console at the same time. Then I'm going to run the Manage PINgrid Settings wizard. This allows it to configure all the selected users at the same time. So I'm going to do this by automatically generating a pattern for the user accounts. If we want to, we can create what could be considered a complex pattern, so that this can be selected by the administrator. The next step is to decide how we're going to tell the user what their new pattern for PINgrid is. So the default is that we will send an email to each user with their new random pattern. Alternatively, you could print this out onto a physical printer. So by default, the account will be enabled for PINgrid and enabled for two-factor authentication. And the account will also be set to change pattern at next logon. So the delivery method is going to be using a soft token. However, this can be changed to deliver through text message or email as a server-side delivery mechanism. We can choose the HTML template, which will be selected to generate the email from. These templates can be customized and modified according to requirements, including colors and branding and wordage. And we do next to configure the changes. So the wizard is now going through configuring each user account and sending them their welcome to PINgrid email. So once all the accounts have been provisioned, we click Finish to close the wizard. Now if I take a look at the properties of the administrator account, find I have a PINgrid tab for the user where I can configure the settings that were selected within the wizard. So to test a logon for the user, first we need to get a copy of their pattern. So to do this, I'm going to check in the administrator's mailbox and find the welcome email. Here we see a copy of the email that the user would have received from the server with the automatically generated pattern. So now I'm going to go and load the self-service portal. The link for the self-service portal is shown inside the welcome email, which is the link we originally configured when we installed the server. Now we're able to log on as the administrator. If we double check what the pattern was, we have blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this case, the pin 152034. Now, because the administrator account was also set to change pattern at next logon, we are given the pattern change prompt here. So now we have to choose a new pattern for this user. So I'm going to change this to the default demo pattern that we always use in our demo videos. The pattern is entered twice just to confirm it, very much like you would confirm a password. Now the pattern's been changed, the user can access the rest of the self-service portal, where they can add their mobile device, they could add their mobile phone number, where you could receive a text message to.